There, we are streaming.
We are streaming live. Instagrammers, Facebookers, YouTubers. What's up, Facebook? What's up, Instagram? How you doing? We are ready to serve. We're ready to swerve. We're ready to give and live,
Ready to
and grow, and
swerve.
show. Yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty, so we're gonna press
go.
record. Actually, I guess I might as well request
Yeah.
the live thing real quick
Yeah.
if I
Yeah.
can.
Sounds good.
Oh, there it is. Okay,
All
so
right.
I requested that, so I'm gonna actually be on Instagram today for once,
So
because I usually am not, and they can't hear me when I speak. So
okay. Let's see if that's okay. You got it? Perfect.
looks
What's
like I
up,
got
Mary's
it.
Pick 78? What's up? What's up, Cameron? What's up, Facebookers? We're ready to do this. We're ready to serve. Let's go. Oh,
Okay, press and record on this episode in 3, 2, 1.
woo! Leaders and healers from around the globe, ladies and gentlemen, gamers and claimers, thank you for joining us today. I'm your host, Anthony Cheam, on the Power, Purpose, and Passion podcast. This is a podcast where we help you claim your power, clarify your purpose, cultivate your deepest, widest, and highest passions, so you can not only show up as the best version of yourself, give the best version of yourself, and be a better, more upgraded version of yourself, but also inspire others to be a better version of themselves, so we can be a partner in power on this pathway to evolution, partners in power to a pathway to a better life, pathways in power, partners in power to a pathway to more deeper experiences of love and joy and fulfillment. Thank you again. Again, I'm your host, Anthony Cheam, ready to serve you. I'm loving this podcast. I'm loving where this is going. We're getting tremendous feedback from this podcast. All we're here to do is serve you and give you the best of what I've learned over the past 20 years being in the self-help, fitness, and health industry. And we are on a program progressing towards life hacks. And our first two life hacks were quite successful. And the first life hack, of course, was to master your day, to master your life. And life hack number 2 was to the power of saying no, the subtle art of saying no to people and the power behind that and taking command of your life. And life hack number 3, which is today's episode, is all about the subtle art or the power of the 2 most powerful words I believe are in the English dictionary are the words thank you, and how that life hack can determine the quality of your life, the gratitude, the love that you experience on a daily basis, your relationships. So let me start off with a strategy. I remember one time I just decided one day I was having one of my meditations, one of my prayers, and I remember just thinking for a moment. I thought for a second, who are 5 people I haven't talked to in a while that I really want to reconnect with, that if I reconnected with them, or I even just sent them a message or a voicemail and just said, thank you, I was thinking about you just now, and I want to say thank you for being in my life, how good would I feel and how good would they feel? And I remember just doing that, just sending it to 5 random people I haven't talked to in a while, and I just sending them not just a text, but a voicemail. I knew they were going to answer because they were at work or whatever it was. And I just remember saying, hey, how's it going? I was thinking about you, I haven't talked to you in a little while. And I just want to say, man, or hey, I was thinking about you, and I just realized you're one of the people that has shaped my life in my 39 years of being here, 40 years of being here. And I want to let you know how much you mean to me. And I just thought, you know what? I thought I'd let you know that, and that you're loved by me. And I'm sure you're loved by a lot of people. Bye. How do you think their day is going to be? Doing that to 5 people. I mean, it reminds me of that movie, Pay It Forward, that was a huge hit back in the day. And just this little kid just paying it forward, like 2 acts of kindness. For every act of kindness, you just tell that person that you performed a random act of kindness towards, and that person, then all you want in return is for them to do the same thing to 2 other people. And as you start to perform random acts of kindness to people and send gratitude to the world, invariably, the more love you send out to the world, the more love you're going to experience and you're going to receive. That's Mary Pick 78's favorite movie. So she just put on Instagram. So I just want to give a shout out to her. She joins us on the Instagram live Power, Purpose, and Passion podcast all the time. So thank you for your comments. I love you. You're amazing. And yeah, so the idea of saying thank you. I mean, I've talked about this before, but one of my favorite strategies on a daily basis is to go start my day with what I call a gratitude explosion. And you just not just thinking like about grateful thoughts and what you're grateful for, but exploding with gratitude through every fiber of your being. during my meditation. I usually take about 20 or 30 minutes before I get into a deep place where my body's kind of ready and my heart is open, my mind is open. Every cell in my body's like has this level of equanimity. And all of a sudden I feel like, wow, I just feel so amazing. What am I grateful for? And I go on this crazy tangent for about 10 or 15, 20 minutes of just speaking out loud, not like too loud because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning at this time, but just speaking out loud, like that I can hear it. Thank you for my feet. Thank you for my eyes that I get to see, my hands that I get to touch, my fingers I get to hold, my feet that I get to walk, the clothes I get to wear, my house, the air conditioner, the furnace, the hot and cold water, you know, the sink, the toilet, the Kleenex, toilet paper, whatever it is. I'm just grateful for absolutely everything in my life. You know, I'm grateful for the water that I can just turn on the tap and it just comes out, that I get to take a shower, I get to wash my vegetables and my fruits with. You know, things that we take for granted, for the electricity, for being able to afford the internet, to allow myself and Cameron and I to put this podcast forward and to afford the internet, to have a house, 4 walls behind me, to live in Burlington, Ontario, Canada, one of the greatest cities in the world, to be able to speak to you live and across the universe, across the globe, to random people around the globe that this is serving. And I get so grateful. And when you're in a state of gratitude and you're saying thank you for your life and you're sending that gratitude to your friends, your family, to random people that you haven't spoken to in a while, you're wanting to establish that reconnection. What that does to your confidence, what that does to your feeling of purpose, what that does to your feeling of your sense that your life has meaning. Man, I remember hearing one psychologist say, when you are the two healthiest emotions is gratitude and joy, and the worst possible, most destructive emotion, this psychologist said, was fear and revenge. So the antidote to fear and revenge is joy and gratitude. And it doesn't take much to be grateful. All you got to do is shift your focus a bit, shift your attention, shift what you notice. Ask yourself the question, what are 5 things in my life that I'm grateful for? And let me tell you, so that one life hack of shifting your mind from what you fear to what you love and what you're grateful for, man, that has power. And let me tell you something. Cameron is on this podcast every day in, day out, day in with me. Let me tell you something. I'm grateful for this young man that I literally took on as an apprentice or as a student of what I teach. And man, the guy is inspiring me on a consistent basis. We are working together as partners. Farah and Danish are working in the background as well. And these young guys, these guys are paving the way for our future. I'm so grateful every single day for Cameron, Farah, and Danish. I'm literally in my prayers and my meditation, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the people on this podcast. I'm grateful that I'm able to do this. And I'm literally just exuding and emitting lights of gratitude and love and passion in everything that I do. And that energy that I emit and exude and radiate, people are drawn to that. In my latest book, Love Life, Let Go, Live Free Now. I remember, I've done this before. I'd say a few years ago, I remember one time I was outside, I was looking in my backyard, and I was just sitting there looking. I'm just contemplating, seeing, observing, kind of meditating, just observing. And I remember it was in the morning and the sun came out. And as the sun started to kind of blanket the grass in front of me, it was almost instant. I had a moment of Satori, this moment of awakening, this Kundalini experience where I was observing the grass. All of a sudden, as the light started to shine on the grass went from this and started to kind of bend this way towards the sunlight. And then the dandelions started to kind of perk up. And their petals, flower petals, and they started to stand up and be drawn to the source of light. And the more you can be a source of love for people, people will be drawn to you. Just like the flowers, nature, the blades of grass are drawn to the sun. The more you emit and become the source of energy of light, love, and joy, and fulfillment and happiness, people are going to be drawn to you, not because of what you do, but because of what you are and who you are. But in order to do that, one of the greatest life hack strategies to do that is to be in that total state of gratitude as much as you can. Start your day with gratitude, end your day with gratitude, and everything in between will almost literally take care of itself. Because I'm actually grateful for, I say thank you for the things that haven't even shown up in my life. I'm thanking the world for all the speaking engagements I've got. I've yet to, I have a vision and an objective to speak on certain stages, certain things I want to do. They're not even real yet. in the real world, but I'm thanking the universe for those opportunities and the vision to actually have that. So my whole life hack for this episode is just saying thank you. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of gratitude, 5 people you're grateful for. And I would say if there's one less, 5 minutes before you go to sleep. 5 minutes in the morning of gratitude, 5 people that you haven't connected with, send them a message. Better yet, send them a voicemail or even like a Facebook thing or a Snapchat. And then 5 minutes before you go to sleep, go through gratitude. I guarantee you that 10, 12 minutes, I mean, how long does it take to send a message or send a voicemail? It takes 30 seconds to do that. Those 11 minutes, that life hack of doing that, starting your day with 5 minutes of gratitude, ending your day with 5 minutes of gratitude and 5 people, I promise you that one strategy, if there has been one strategy that's helped me probably more than anything else, it's that strategy of saying thank you. And thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you to the world, to the universe, to God, to my wife, to my kids, to my friends, everything. And you got to, and not just, here's the other key to this. It's not necessarily just about just saying thank you. It's the intensity and the emotion behind the thank you. I also say thank you for my heart that beats 100,000 times a day. I don't even have to do anything. Imagine you had the job out there to actually beat your own heart. And every second you're like, beat, 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 beat. Life isn't like that. So thank your heart. Thank the universe. Thank God. Thank the divine for allowing your heart to beat. And every time you eat your food, imagine for a second, you're eating your food and your body digests your food. Why not thank your digestive system? And it's very, 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 very powerful stuff. And I did it once again. I am sorry, Cam. You are on this show and I didn't even introduce you. I'm like horrible. I am so sorry. This will not happen again, Instagram. This will not happen again, podcasters. I'm so sorry, Cam. Like that. I just realized that. Oh my gosh. My apologies. I thank you for being on the show. This would not be happening unless you were on the show because I have no idea how you're doing this and how you're streaming all these videos. I'm not a techie guy, so thank you, dude. How's it going, Cam?
No problem. It's going really well. Unfortunately, the Instagram thing crapped out there. If you want to try it again, you could accept.
I'm doing it right now. I'm going to do it right now.
I'm coming back, Instagram. I'm coming back.
Okay, 1 second, guys. Cameron's going to be on Instagram right now.
Cool.
There he is.
Yeah, I'm there.
There he is.
Oh, my phone keeps falling. All right. We'll just do that.
Okay.
So, no, I'm doing really well. You know how well I'm doing right now. Doing really good.
Please tell our audience. Tell your audience about your experience you had.
Okay. So, I had a meditation. I got deep into my nature. I just connected with my authentic self. I was in that place, that void that is just never-ending bliss, and it's constantly just it was so amazing. And I actually do go in depth about it. I made a video today actually about it that I'm posting. But it was amazing. And I think on this topic of thank you, the moment you say thank you to something, you ditch your entitlement and you finally accept the fact that, you know, like, you're not just like, huh, yeah, I deserve this. Yeah, no problem. You actually say, thank you. Like, I actually wanted this. Like, I appreciate this, blah, blah, blah. Caden is in the live stream. I love him. He's awesome. But,
what's up, Caden? How you doing, man?
But yeah, he, like the moment you say thank you, you stop being entitled. You let go of your ego, like that part of yourself that just like latches onto things, and you're just genuinely saying thank you for this.
Yes.
And it was amazing. And I think you stop taking things for granted.
Yes.
And like you said, you connect with people more the moment you say thank you. Like Caden, great guy. When I was live streaming on Twitch, this guy was there every single day supporting me, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you,
Michaela joined in. She's awesome. Great to talk to.
What's up?
Yeah, and all these people I'm extremely grateful for, but I don't think we say it enough. We don't. Like we don't say it enough. So I think it's really good to actually be out there and outspoken. And it's so weird how something inside of you is holding back from saying thank you or saying I appreciate you. But once you just do it, once you lift that 10-pound barbell off your shoulders and you do it, it's like, it's nice. It's nice, for sure.
It is. Well, you know what? I often tell people, listen, when you are in a state of gratitude, you are in a state of plenitude. You feel abundant. You feel the world is literally your oyster. You know, they say the world is your oyster. I say the world is your watermelon. Bite it in. There's the succulent nature of a watermelon that's succulent and juicy. Bite into it, man. It's there for the taking. And I think, I mean, there's a gentleman, he's a mystic, a spiritual mystic. And his name was Meister Eckhart. And he's had this great quote. He said, if the only prayer you say is thank you, that would be enough. If all you said was thank you, that prayer would be enough. And then he went on to say something on the lines of, hey, listen, guys, I want to let you guys know that when it comes to answering prayers, be a prayer for somebody else. Imagine there is no God and you're the only person that can help somebody. Thank the universe for that opportunity and go to work to help that person and to give thanks for that, for being able to serve people. And your life will take on a whole new meaning. You'll feel abundant. I mean, there's that great movie, What the Bleep Do We Know? And it was a great movie about quantum physics and spirituality, the coalescing of quantum physics, science, and spirituality. And there was that great study that Dr. Masaru Emoto did with water. And I know I talked about this and I touched upon it before, but there was 2 bottles of water. He put on one of them, he put thank you, I love you. And the other one who put, I hate you, I want to kill you. And every morning, and I think before he went to sleep, he would say to the one bottle, thank you, I love you on the one, and then say, I hate you, I want to kill you. And after 30 days, I think it was 30 days, he crystallized the water from both bottles. And when he looked under the I hate you, I want to kill you bottle, the frozen crystals, it was fragmented and deformed and chaotic. And it was very, very evil-like. It had no shape to it. But when he crystallized and looked under the microscope of the thank you, I love you, it literally changed his life, because the crystals that this water formed, just by saying thank you, I love you, formed these most beautiful crystals. So at a subatomic level, our words and intentionalities affect our physiology. And if our body is 70% water, and we're saying thank you for this body, what do you think it's doing to the vibrancy and the vitality and the health of our body? Right? If by saying thank you to a bottle of water is going to change the crystals in the water of that bottle, why not saying thank you for your own body, for your mind, for your eyes, for your heart, for your gut, for your feet? What do you think it's doing to your body? I have to say, I have to share with people out there, I have not been sick in I don't know how long, in a very, very long time. That has a lot to do with nutrition, of course. Physically, I'm physically fit. I take care. I eat nutritious foods. But I meditate. I pray. I connect with the divine. But I'm constantly saying thank you. How may I serve? How may I serve? It's not about me. It's not about me. It's about how I can be the best, bring the best of Anthony to the world, to bring the best love through my own vehicles, to be an instrument, as the prayer of St. Francis says, Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there's injury, where there's hate, let me sow love. Where there's darkness, light. All I want to do is be an instrument. In order to do that, I got to literally say thank you, and then by saying thank you and giving gratitude to the universe, that opens my heart, opens my mind, opens every aspect of who I am. Every cell is open, and I radiate with joy. And it's not me doing it. I can't even be arrogant about that. Because if I'm going to claim that I own this body, then I'm beating my own heart. I'm digesting my own food. I take no ownership of these words. I didn't create these eyes. I didn't create my feet. I didn't create this universe. So I'm absolutely grateful for every moment of my life of being on this planet, being able to serve you on this podcast. So speak love into your world, speak gratitude into your world. And literally at a subatomic cellular level, your body's health will be enhanced and advanced and upgraded and updated. And you will be charged with a power, a purpose, and a passion that you've never felt before. And it's so simple. Get into a ritual of gratitude. Get into a ritual of saying thank you. Again, my strategy is this, simple as this: 5 minutes in the morning of gratitude and emotion. It's not just saying thank you, but the emotion behind the thank you. I remember hearing one guy say, words are like needles, that if I were to prick you with the word, thank you, but if I were to say, put that needle against a bat and tie it to the bat and hit you as hard as I could with it, the ways in which I use the word thank you, the intensity through which I use the word thank you is the bat. So the word is the needle. The intensity that I hit you the bat with is the tonality, the timbre, the strength and power that I use that word with all my heart, all my soul. So 5 minutes in the morning with as much emotionality as we possibly can. 5 people, send out thank you to 5 people you haven't talked to in a while that mean something to you. Or you call them, leave them a voicemail or a Facebook or a Snapchat, whatever it is. And then 5 minutes before you go to sleep. 5, 5, 5. That's it. I promise you that one thing, man, has changed my life. It has changed Cam's life. It has changed many of my clients' life. And I'm sure it will change your life. So thank you for joining us today. Subscribe, share, comment, like. If you like this episode, we want to help you and your family, your friends, people that are struggling in your life. Send this to them, share this with them, comment, ask questions. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm a life coach. I'm a speaker. I'm an author. I've been in this industry for so long, very long time. And for the people that know me, I've been through very tough struggles in the past 20 years. But man, strength grows through struggle. And I'm here to share my experience. I'm here to share my wisdom. I'm here to share my joy and my love with you. So thank you for joining us today. Subscribe on YouTube, whether it's Spotify, iTunes, whatever it is, we're there. Power, purpose, and passion to your continued upgrade and evolution. Live it up with power, purpose, and passion. Cam, thank you. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, everybody. We love you. God bless you on your journey and your endeavors. And Cam wants to finish off with something. Thank you. What's up, man?
I don't want to finish. I was peace signing everyone. Goodbye.
Okay. Peace signing, everybody. We love you. God bless you. And we will see you next time on the Power, Purpose, and Passion podcast. Thank you, guys.